Tennessee, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm looking up Charles Bronson on Facebook. There he is. There he is. There he is.
29 mutual friends.
See, I'm one of his friends.
Cinema boys, cinema boys, making all your podcast dreams come true.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 9th episode of Cinema Boys. I'm Sam Milman.
Tennessee Luke.
My name is Peter Vass, and today's guest is the one and only Renata.
Hey.
Wait, how do you say your last name?
That's a long story, but Duque.
Duke.
Yeah.
Renata Duque.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Welcome to Sam's apartment.
Thank you. I'm offended that I'm number 9.
Well, you're
What
top
number
10.
would you preferred?
I guess I made the top 10, so that's okay.
It's a very, very high honor.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for having me.
All right. I'm happy to be here with you.
Tennessee, you've made it 9 episodes.
Yep, I survived the storm.
How many more do you have in you? How long can you handle this?
You know, I saw this week on the movies Hurricane, that movie.
Oh, you want to get into this?
What's the name of it?
Hurricane with Denzel Washington?
No. He's talking about Hurricane Heist.
Hurricane Ice. I saw.
You can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a very powerful movie. I noticed I was sitting back in my chair, relaxing, and before it was over, he had to get away from the back of the chair because it was so hot.
Well, usually we wait, a little while in the format of Cinema Boys to talk about the movies we watch. But that's okay. You did yours. And wait, so how many Lukes would you give it?
9. 9 Lukes.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into, nor did I do a lot of homework, so...
It's all right. Tennessee still hasn't listened to the podcast. Have you listened to any of the episodes yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I did.
All of them?
2 of them.
All right. That's a start.
I told Sam this. All I heard was you guys talking about haircuts.
Do you like her haircut?
Yeah, I thought that's the first thing I noticed about her was her hair when I saw her.
I brushed it today.
And you two have never met.
We've met.
You have met.
I think so.
Where did we meet?
Oh.
You've had to have crossed paths at some point.
I think we have, but maybe not. But it's very nice to officially meet you.
And so, Renata, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, no, I hate talking
How
about
tall are you?
I'm 5 feet tall. 4'11" and a half. I'm a proud MBA dropout. That's a fun fact.
Same with us. Yeah, we've known you for a while now.
I think I met you guys when you filmed your Star Wars Darth Vader stuff. I went to that with Joey.
Yeah, you were like in the crowd.
Yeah, that was a fun video, you guys. That was Kyle.
Kyle
right?
Hatch,
And
yeah.
your couch.
No one knows, but it's really Kyle under that mask.
Yeah, he did that for free. And he was pretty miserable under it. I think he likes us less since then, but he's still a good friend, but I think he likes us less.
Tennessee, would you ever do a role where you were wearing a mask the whole time and no one could see your face?
I already did for Elvira. That's the scary girl, right? The black hair.
With the boobs.
And with the boobs in Universal Studios. I played the mummy.
All right.
They had me completely wrapped up. And I was walking around like this.
Were you scaring people?
Uh-huh.
Like on purpose?
And they were coming by in the truck all day, and they were looking, Elvira.
So was this like for Universal horror nights or something? For Halloween?
It was a commercial for Elvira.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
It's pretty good pay, be with Elvira all day long.
Did you get to meet her?
Yeah, she was like that close to me.
And watch the video podcast to see Tennessee touch my shoulder.
Right.
To prove how close he was to Elvira.
On Bad Weather Films YouTube channel.
Yeah. Nada, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Okay, first of all, you're not going to like the answer. But the real answer to this, I'm not going to lie, is Free Willy, which was my request.
Oh, that's why you requested it.
That's just my go-to movie since I was a kid that I'll watch for any reason. Or if I just want to smile. Go Willy Go really gets me. But Troop Beverly Hills.
I've never seen it or heard of it.
Oh, it's really old, like 90s Girl Scout troop from Beverly Hills. I mean, you got to watch it. I mean, this is a great episode. It's a classic.
Ah, yes, from 1989, directed by Jeff Canoe.
So that was like your heyday of films was like late 80s, early 90s.
Pretty much, yes.
Tennessee, your favorite movie is Predator?
Predator
Is
is
it still
mine.
Predator? A few weeks ago, was Predator still Predator?
Yeah, Predator.
So have you seen any movies recently?
I watched Call Me By Your Name last night.
Oh.
Do I need to review it? I liked it a lot. The funny part that I thought was the kid is 17, or he plays a 17-year-old, and the research assistant is supposed to be 24. And I feel like nobody like called that detail out that like, you know, he's screwing around with a minor. I don't condone that, but that was just
It's Italy. They
It's
got
Italy. Anything
Yeah.
goes.
no rules.
It was beautiful.
How many Lukes would you give it out of 10?
8.3 Lukes.
Ooh,
Can we do
8.3.
quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.3 is a
We like
very good
fractions?
rating, yeah.
Okay, great.
They announced the sequel to it.
Oh,
They're gonna do another one. They want to do like the Before trilogy. So seeing where they are in a few years.
okay.
But
I
I
like
think I
that.
think they're getting going on that sooner rather than later.
I like that too.
I like that.
I'm intrigued.
I'll see it.
So Hurricane Heist was what you saw, and I was very curious about that movie, Tennessee. And the poster, it's like trucks getting like annihilated by a hurricane with money flying everywhere. It seemed crazy to me.
Right. I thought it was one of those fast car movies where a bunch of fast cars was in it.
It was directed by Rob Cohen, who directed the first Fast and Furious.
Right. I thought it was a Fast and Furious film. So it surprised me whenever it just turned into the environment
How many times did you see it?
once.
Well, are you going to see it again?
No.
It's such a great poster. I'm still looking at it. We'll have it on the video podcast. And it says, on March 9th, make it rain. From the director of The Fast and the Furious.
It's going to rain this week before the end of it.
Well, we'll look out for it.
A lot of rain we're going to get.
Peter, what did you watch? I know what you watched, but you can tell me.
Yeah, last night I saw Game Night, which you saw that recently as well. We
Yes.
did not see it together.
No,
I know.
went the day before.
It's strange for people to think that we're seeing movies without each other, but it's happened. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was really funny. God, there's some stuff that made me laugh like pretty hard in that movie, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. I like because seeing the trailer really didn't do much for me, but then it was like more word of mouth. I was hearing it was funny.
I thought for like a mainstream, like wide release Hollywood comedy, it skewed on like the weirder side. It was
Yeah,
like, it was like sillier.
Well, I was
than
surprised
goofier.
that surprised maybe they got away with like some of the things they wanted to do because they're a little goofier. But I thought it was.
Can we get an example?
I have a great example. Is
Denzel?
when this guy when one of the guys in the game night party is trying to get something from Chelsea Peretti's character,
Yeah,
and he keeps placing down
That
these
was
dollar
that- yeah.
bills, and he keeps sliding them over like really slowly. And he does like a 10, then a 5, then like 2 singles, and then like that's all the
And
money
it plays
he has.
out like over.
It's, like,
it
very
takes
long.
a long time.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
And it's what makes the scene so funny, I think, is because he's sliding them over so slow, and then they eventually like call him out for it. And yeah, I thought that was really funny.
I'm a big Peretti. I think she's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a good cameo in it.
super pregnant in the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. I really like Jason Bateman, and I thought Rachel McAdams I thought she was really funny in it. It was really well written.
I was telling you, I loved how it was shot. Like they cared. Actually, just being a comedy, because no comedies are ever really shot that well. But yeah, I thought it looked really good, and
It reminded me of Keanu a lot. I mean, that one scene where they were running around throwing the egg to each other at the
Yeah.
end that was really cool. Mm-hmm. How many Lukes?
I'll go 7.5. 7.5 Lukes.
I'm going higher. It made me laugh quite a bit. I'm gonna go 8.1. 8.1 Lukes.
Have you seen Game Night, Tennessee?
I haven't, but I saw the previews.
How many Lukes would you give the trailer?
The trailer, it looked exciting. 8.
All right.
That's a pretty good trailer.
Right where I'm at.
Okay, so we are watching The Big Lebowski, and it was released in 1998 and directed by the Coen brothers. So the movie is about the dude Lebowski. He's mistaken for the millionaire Lebowski, who's seeking restitution for his ruined rug, and enlists his bowling buddies to help get it. I love IMDb synopsis.
I think they might hire you
Yeah.
to read all their
Yeah, they're really good. I feel like I need to come up with my own ones.
Has anyone ever asked you to go on IMDb and write a little synopsis about their film?
No.
I've been asked to do that.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
So have you written some before?
Yeah,
You want to write one for our movie?
sure I will.
Can you come up with one right now?
Late in America is about 2 college students who came to America to get what they didn't expect. If you ever planning on coming to America from a foreign country, get laid.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, we'll put that on that. We'll put that on the IMDb page. So, The Big Lebowski, it's one of my favorite movies, and I own it on DVD, HD DVD,
Wait, and Blu-ray.
and Blu-ray.
Wait, the real question is, did you see it in the theater and do you have a movie stub?
No, because I was like 10 when it came out.
Okay. All right. Well, let
And
this one go.
it was an R-rated movie.
Sam, you want to tell everyone about your
No.
ticket stub collection?
No.
Come on.
I have every ticket stub since 1998 from all the movies I've seen.
It's a lady magnet if you know one.
Yeah, it's on all my dating profiles.
How many dating profiles do you have?
I don't know anymore.
That's
Are you
fine.
on? Do you have?
Dating profiles?
Yeah, are you on dating profiles?
Only the free ones.
Which ones?
Are you on like OkCupid,
I don't even know.
Tinder?
I don't know.
Plentyoffish.com. Does that still exist?
Now, if I saw it on the computer, I may remember, yeah, I'm on that one. I have a certain ID and password that I use for everything. So I just put that in, and if it pops up, I'm a member of it. That's Fast and Furious, right?
That's more Hurricane Heist.
That's like fast and horny.
Oh.
So when you're signing up for these dating sites, how are you finding them?
I don't find them. They just pop up on my internet site.
He needs a pop-up blocker.
I already tried that, and I get 400 emails a day. I read what each one is about, and I go through that like that. Very fast. I have elite eyes.
On the last podcast, you said you get 500 emails a day. So is
Well, 400 or 500. You know, I just
It's a range, Peter. You
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
know how many he has.
I'm just wondering if things were slowing down for you.
it's phenomenal.
So anyway, I own this movie on DVD, HD DVD, and Blu-ray. It's one of my favorites.
We're watching on HD DVD today.
No, I do. I mean, if I had the player, I don't have the player anymore. So
Me too, by the way. I don't know what to do with my DVDs, but I haven't had a DVD player in like a decade.
a little turned off right
And
now.
I think you're gonna want to purchase some of those DVDs.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're
He's
just
got
sitting
his
around.
alphabetical. I have two stands. One is American movies. The other one is foreign movies. No big deal.
You have that many foreign
Ooh,
movies?
I do. I have more foreign movies than American
You
movies.
got Amelie. You got
no.
Amores Perros.
Yes.
You got Y tu Mama Tambien.
Yeah.
Do you notice that more foreign movies are sexier than American
Oh,
movies?
yeah. Sexy time over there in non-American lands.
They have more sex in
Oh, yeah.
foreign movies.
Y tu mamá también is very sex heavy, if I
We
remember
have
correctly.
more realistic kissing in foreign movies.
And it's more sex scenes also.
What's your do you have a favorite?
I don't, but I suspected that's the way it was.
Yeah, Y tu Mama Tambien has some
Right.
very good threesome scenes.
They show pee-pee in it.
Nothing wrong with little pee-pee.
Do you guys have anything to say before we go into Big Lebowski?
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie a lot. I've seen it probably like two or three times.
Oh, I've lost count. Have you seen it?
I've seen it, but it's been a while.
Have you seen it?
I don't think I have.
Tennessee, do you have any snack requests?
Popcorn, pop, pop, pop.
All right. Well, we're going to go watch the movie, and when we come back, you'll find out if we had popcorn.
Yo, baby.
What a cliffhanger.
They're watching the movie. Isn't that groovy? Are you guys gonna pay me for doing this?
All right, so we're back. We watched the Big Lebowski.
We had popcorn.
We had popcorn.
Yes, Sam came through in the snacks.
And beer. We had beer. The guy in, he was Robin Hood. You know, the big guy who protected Robin Hood. What was his name?
Friar Tuck.
Yeah, Friar Tuck. Now, he would recommend drinking beer.
So what did everyone think?
I liked it. I thought it was a comedy that was very unusual to represent the changeover because marijuana now is legal here in California.
Did you see this movie? Sorry. Like no.
watch the same
Did you
movie?
Did you see this movie in theaters?
I never saw it. This is the very first time. But you remember the scene where the police officer threw the coffee cup and hit him in the head?
Yeah,
It's the takeover of the police with marijuana.
I see what you're saying. You got a good point. He just ran Malibu however he wanted.
And those songs, I really enjoyed those.
It was a great
music.
soundtrack.
Tennessee, I bet I could guess your favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Was the coffee cup hitting him in the head and realizing the
Wait, I think
takeover.
Renata knows. What
Yeah.
I wanted to guess it.
We should all say it at the same time. I'm pretty sure we got this.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Naked woman on trampoline.
On trampoline. The naked girls on the trampoline.
Is it because you were laughing like that the whole scene?
Yeah, I know, it was very funny. The jokes in it, like when he had his hand up and he just hit him in the back. You know, he's very comical the way it was all set up.
Many good scenes in this movie. I really enjoyed it. You know, I've seen it a few times, but it's just really good filmmaking. I mean, Coen Brothers are awesome. I think that's probably one of my favorite movies of theirs. But just the way it looks and like all the shots is like you could just like totally study that movie.
How do you top Fargo, you know? This was the first movie they made after Fargo. Isn't that crazy?
It's the same guys from Fargo? Wow, fun fact. Did not know that.
I feel like, you know, they're both really good movies, but I feel like people like this one more. This one's got more of like a cult following, I think.
What do you
for
think
sure.
was the log line when they pitched it?
The log line would be like, get hip before you die.
And then they were like, here's $15 million, Coen Brothers. Go make this.
Get hip before you die?
No, hit.
Get
Hip.
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 Oh, hip.
Hip, because the guy died, you know, bowling. He was getting,
Oh, Steve Buscemi?
yeah,
When he had a heart attack?
right.
Was it the nihilist?
Now, whenever he was at that mansion where he took that drink and he really passed out just before he got to the sheriff, that was a famous singer there, right? The rich guy.
Jackie Treehorn?
Yeah. I don't know if that was a famous singer. I didn't recognize him. It's possible.
I'm looking it up. His name's Ben Gazzara.
Ben Gazzara. No, he's a detective, famous detective.
I think he's an actor.
Yeah, he is an actor.
But I mean, he plays detective a lot.
Oh, okay.
Ben Gazzara, that's him. I thought he was that famous singer that looks like a famous singer.
Bruce Springsteen?
No.
Bono?
No, not that either.
Rihanna?
No.
Prince.
No, not Prince.
I'm just
Bon Jovi?
A white guy, not Bon Jovi.
Elton John.
Elton John. No.
John Lennon?
No. He sings like jazz and like Bublé.
Michael
That-
Bublé.
Like Michael Bublé. He's
Wow.
in that category.
But it's not Michael Bublé.
You know, he's got black hair and he's
Harry Connick Jr.
Stewart. I think his name's Stewart. I think's his
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
Oh
He
my
looks
God.
just like Rod Stewart. Guess who wanted me to sing Rod Stewart's songs?
Rod Stewart?
This famous guy that was a killer. They just made a movie where he's the hitman getting revenge for killing
OJ. No, I'm sorry.
for killing his wife.
The Jinx?
He's getting revenge. But the very first guy, Charles Bronson, played that.
Oh, Death Wish.
Yeah, Death Wish. Charles Bronson wanted me to sing Stewart at one time.
But
You know,
was he alive or dead when he
Wait.
asked you?
Charles Bronson, he's a serial killer?
No, he's an actor
He's
from
an actor.
Death Wish.
He was alive when he requested it. I think I still have evidence of it, but I'll have to bring it.
It was probably on a dating website, maybe.
Oh,
Ooh.
Anyway, I went to sing Rod Stewart, and I couldn't sing it at all.
So the scene with Rod Stewart, you really enjoyed that scene, or you just brought it up because you thought it was Rod Stewart?
I just brought it up because I thought it was Rod Stewart.
Oh.
And Charles Bronson, this Charles Bronson thing.
one of the things I love about this movie is like the whole cast, like aside from Jeff Bridges and John Goodman, but everybody's like so strong and like quirky, and you feel like everybody's like a complete character. I love like Philip Seymour Hoffman being the real Big Lebowski's his like assistant, and he just adds so much comedy to every scene.
When he's laughing, when Bunny is kind of like offering to
As his,
the dude's D, and then Philip Seymour Hoffman's laughing. That is so good.
you got an impression? Wait, no, that's not. It was like, well, I think it was closer to your just real laugh, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a young Tennessee in that scene?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I'm not sure. Now, is this guy dead,
Yeah,
or is he?
he's dead. Philip
he's
Seymour is dead.
But he already made this movie by then. Yeah, he made it because he died when he was making that series of movies about the people in a contest,
Hunger Games?
Hunger Games. All right, I'm thinking about this Charles Bronson thing. I think it was from Facebook, and I think it was only his spirit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whoever was doing the typing, it was even affecting my room. You could hear his spirit come in the room and just vibrate. Because Bronson died in the 60s, or when did he die?
It was probably just someone impersonating him.
He died in 2003.
And you're saying he made a Facebook profile and was talking to you on there?
Asking you to sing Rod
Yeah,
Stewart?
have you seen that Facebook profile, Sam?
No.
Have you?
Charles Bronson?
Of Charles Bronson?
No.
I have an app. I think you should download it. It's Ghost Hunting.
Why do you have that?
It's fun. You should just get it. I'll pull it up.
Wait, what's it for?
It just tells you if there's a ghost there or not.
Wait.
Oh, so it's
This
not
isn't
real.
the greatest one. I know.
Scary. I'm pulling it up on
I
the
thought
camera.
it was gonna be somewhere where like they knew where your house was and they knew if there were like reported ghost sightings or something.
Oh,
Because that would be kind of
that's
interesting.
better. Oh, that looks cool though.
Tennessee, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's
I'm
pulling
here.
up.
I'm looking up Charles Bronson on Facebook. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Here he is.
29 mutual friends.
See, I'm one of his friends. 29 friends. And he's a real spirit. Whenever you talk to him, it is real. I mean, it even comes through the walls, everything. Now, here's the thing. Let's say you were rich. You were a multi-billionaire even. And you had a chance to buy your intelligence after you die to somebody else who was living. Would you do that? Would you spend that money?
I would just volunteer my brain to be available like an organ.
I've already done that in the Sunday newspaper. I gave my whole body away.
Wait, you gave your body away in the Sunday newspaper?
The whole thing. It was not the heart, but just your whole body donation.
Anyway.
Anyways, whew, what you got, Sam?
Something cool.
What you got, Sam?
Something cool about the movie, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the dude, he has no character arc. He's the same at the beginning and at the end. He goes through a big journey, but he doesn't really learn anything. He's the same person, and we just kind of went on an adventure with him.
Yeah, it's a good story. I think
Yeah.
maybe that's just to show that all this shit happens, then he's just still the same dude.
And so what I'm saying is like, you know, if you film school and film shit, you don't need an arc for your character.
No, it
you could
needs
still
to
have a
be-
great movie.
But you still see different sides of him, I think. He doesn't necessarily grow. There's no arc. But I think he's a little rougher in the beginning, and then you can see there's some sensitive moments.
He's gonna be a dad, and so that's one of the things that I always notice when I watch this. I think the jokes still hit, and it's still really funny. And there's some like amazing favorite scenes, like when he's at the porn guy's place, Jackie Treehorn, and before he gets drugged, and Jackie Treehorn gets a call. And he like writes something on a note of a pad of paper, and then when Jackie leaves the room, and then dude goes up and scribbles with his pencil to see what Jackie wrote, and it's just like a guy with an erect pee-pee.
What do you think he meant by that?
I think you just see this other side of the dude who's like, oh, I'm gonna be a detective now, and I'm gonna figure out like what's going on, and you know what the next plan is and where I should go, and then instead of knowing what he should do, he just sees this picture.
What I think it was, the guy was trying to hire him as a porno. Do you want to do porno?
Oh, I didn't get that at all.
No, I didn't get that. I just thought it was just like put in there just to kind of purely be funny. Like
Yeah.
a character quirk for that, the Jackie Treehorn. But
I was fooled. I thought it was going to be a phone number.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
so fun. And I've seen it before, and I
Yeah.
still like, yeah, this movie, like, it doesn't feel like it was like a comedy from like the 90s. It's just like its own thing. Like, it's going to stand the test of time for
It's
like
such a weird
long
movie. It's
time.
such a quirky movie, and I don't know where it belongs. You can kind of place it like currently. It could come out now, and it's like
Well, it feels like a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Like a little bit like a toned down, like Tarantino vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. It's just shot so well, and like a lot of long one takes
Mm-hmm.
where they let the characters just kind of do their thing in one shot. And it seemed like a lot of that was probably improvised. A little bit of like, you know, they had their characters and they were allowed to like play around with the lines a little. But John Goodman was so great in this movie.
So according to Joe Cohen, the only time they ever directed bridges was when he would come over at the beginning of each scene and ask, "Do you think the dude burned one on the way over?" And he'd reply, "Yes," usually. So Jeff would go over in the corner and start rubbing his eyes to get them bloodshot.
He was born for this role,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also John Turturro.
Jesus.
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 When he's like thrusting.
And that's such a weird, like, little mini subplot.
This really has nothing
has
to do with nothing. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
That amazing introduction sequence over the Gypsy Kings Hotel California.
Yeah.
That was a great
Amazing.
tune.
I'm thinking that some of the marijuana smoking was fake, but others was real. How many scenes do you think he was really smoking?
Probably just from a professional level, 0. But from a Jeff Bridges level, I don't. Maybe all of them.
I would say around 3. I think he was really smoking 3, and then he was faking the others.
Like real weed, you're saying?
Yeah. I think he was really smoking around at least 3 or 4 times. That's just my opinion.
So in some scenes you thought he was actually really high in them.
Yeah, and he was really smoking.
Since we have the video portion of the podcast now, and you are an actor, can we see you pretending to get high? You're smoking out of something, and let's see you get high. Ready? Action.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Is that marijuana?
No.
You know, you can go to jail for that.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is that marijuana?
As I said, I don't smoke.
And sir, I'm also a cop, and I've just entered. Is that marijuana? Oh, that you just blew that in my face. That smells like marijuana.
But it's a fake.
Excuse me, ma'am. We saw that you were witnessing this scene. Can you verify, is that marijuana smell?
I'm blind.
But can you smell?
Also defective.
Ma'am, your husband is clearly high.
Ooh, yeah, I plead the 5th.
All right, sir, we're going to have to take you in.
You're arrested and going to jail for 30 years.
My life dream has been destroyed.
What was your life dream?
To read the Post.
The newspaper? Or the movie, the screenplay to the movie?
Read the Post newspaper and then see the movie.
You can do this.
They have the newspaper in jail, I'm pretty sure.
And I'm sure you can get a hold of the movie.
That'll get me parole in no time.
Wow, and scene.
Did you guys know I've been to Lebowski Fest?
Ooh.
Did you know there is a Lebowski Fest?
No, I did not. What is it? Do you wear robes?
People do dress up. I went in 2008. This was right around the time I started drinking, and it's one of the drunkest I've ever been in my life. So I can paint a little picture for you for how drunk I was at Lebowski Fest. We had ordered a pizza to the hotel room, and I dropped my pizza face, and the top of the pizza hit the ground, you know, so not the side you want hitting the ground, like the cheese and all that. And I ate it anyway, and I'm still here. So what does that say?
You survived.
5-second rule is a sham.
But it was a lot of fun. They screened the movie outside, and then people went and bowled. And they always have, like, some of the cast there. It was Jesus's little buddy from the movie. He likes to go around. I think he's still making
That's funny.
a living doing that.
Any naked girls on trampolines?
Not that I saw, but maybe I could, figure out a way to get that going. So how many Lukes is everybody giving this movie?
I'll give it 9.
I'm giving it 10. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's a classic. I'm going to say 9.6 just because.
I was going to say 9.6.
Stolen.
Tie.
Okay, wait, no, no ties
What?
on cinema. No. I'm gonna ask you a question here, and whoever gets closer gets the 9.6.
Okay.
How many times is the word "dude" spoken
47.
in the entire movie?
47.
Are we doing like who's closest?
Who's closer?
Price is right.
48. Dirty move.
It's going to be 56.
It's 160.
Wait, but then so if I get 9.6, what is Renata
Yeah, so
get?
I gotta.
Your
Okay, so
your rating's invalid.
my final answer is 9.61.
Okay. He likes it a little more. Okay, we settled it.
I don't know. It's a good movie. It holds up. Like I think it's going to hold up for a while, and it's just crafted really well. And the Coen Brothers are great.
Deacons, baby.
The Deacons Coen
love that
duo.
Deacons. Tennessee, going forward, we're gonna have a segment called Sam's Trivia Time, and we need a little song to come before it, like a little jingle, like 5 seconds. Do you have anything that we can play?
For Sam's jingle time, you gotta know the rhyme.
Sam's
There it
Jingle
is,
Time.
there it is.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Sam's
Sam's Jingle Time, and maybe we'll find some instruments too.
How many instruments do you think we need in this band to make this jingle?
5
What would they be?
drums, 2 guitars, piano, and some percussions like congos.
Bongos?
bongos would be good.
You better find all of them. We gotta find all of these royalty free.
I have bongos you can borrow.
Oh, there we go. We
Yeah,
got bongos. It's time for Sam's trivia time. Well, what
I
did
don't
he
know
say?
if we'll
He said
use-
like jingle or something?
I don't know if we'll cut to the jingle.
Sam's jingle time.
We'll see if that works.
For Sam's jingle time, you gotta know the rhyme.
I don't really have anything that good because we already did the dude one.
You gotta do the budget, how much it made.
Oh yeah, we could do that. So I initially, as much of a fan of this movie as I am, I thought it was a bomb, but Wikipedia says the budget was 15 million and it made 46 million. That's not much of a bomb.
No, I wouldn't call that a bomb. Double your money.
Something I really like about the movie is you'll hear like a character will hear like a line of dialogue from another character and then kind of integrate that into their dialogue like later on. That happened a few times. The dude saw George Bush on TV in the first scene and repeated what he said like later on, I think to the Big Lebowski, something like that. But a few characters do that. I was like, that's cool. I like that.
It was really funny when Jeff Bridges, the dude, was doing it to the rich Lebowski when he was repeating the stuff John Goodman was telling him to tell him.
Yeah.
In the bowling alley. I thought that was like pretty funny.
This might be a dumb question, and I actually think I was in the bathroom for this line, but I've always wondered this. He says, dude, where's my car? Is there any relationship to that in the movie?
No.
They came out same year, right?
No.
Okay.
Dude, Where's My Car came out in 2000.
Ouch.
Sorry. Here's another piece of trivia. All of the clothes the dude wears is from Jeff Bridges' own personal closet. That's his clothes.
Oh, I was looking at that because traditional 60s clothes, those pants he had on whenever he was at that rich guy's house that we talked about earlier. Whenever I saw that, I said, I bet he wears that all the time.
Yeah, I guess he does.
I bet that's like a $400 sweater, a $90 white t-shirt. I mean, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little dirty, but nice.
He's also wearing those jelly that you guys probably didn't notice this, but the jelly shoes he's wearing, I've never seen a guy wear it. It's like a girly thing from the 90s. Yeah. Google
They're
it.
like sandals.
They're sandals, they're jelly, but no man that I don't know, that I know of.
We had to like wear them in when I was in Israel. Like going through water. It was really nasty.
Hemp clothing is what I would say. Hemp.
In 2014, the film was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry, deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
Wow.
Do you think it deserves to be there?
Yeah. People still like it.
There
People
it
still
is,
talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. And so here's another kind of funny thing. In 2005, a religion was founded called Dudism, devoted largely to spreading the philosophy and lifestyle of the film's main character, also known as the Church of the Latter-day Dude. The organization has ordained over 220,000 Dudist priests all over the world. Tennessee, I could see you being one of those.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like you kind of live the dude lifestyle, kind of really laid back, real chill, and I feel like you don't have any worries.
All right. Put me in that category. It's cool. You cool, dude.
And that ends trivia. So, any last thoughts? One word to describe Big Lebowski?
I would say hippie movie.
Great. I'll say chill.
I was gonna say chill. I guess timeless.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thought one of you was going to take this, but dude.
Oh,
Dude.
damn it. I changed mine to dude. Dude.
Well, next week on the podcast, we are going to be going over our top 10 favorite movies from 2017. We're going to list them off 10 through 1. There are going to be surprises. There are going to be snubs.
There's going to be laughter and sadness and fights and
there's going to be the burning question of where is Tennessee going to put The Greatest Showman in his top 10.
On the big screen.
Tune in next week to find out.
What a cliffhanger.
So, wow. Can't wait for that. Nada, where can the listeners find you if you want them to find you?
Probably at the nearest Froyo shop. I think I've tweeted that before, but Instagram or Twitter, it's Hey Nada with 2 A's at the end.
You get good likes.
It depends.
You get way more likes than Bad Weather Films.
Yeah.
No, but you guys are in the club. The 100K club.
Yeah, finally. Thank you
Yeah.
for Nada threw us our 100,000 subscriber party. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I made this promise 84 years ago. It only
Yeah.
took them,
We needed about 5,000 subscribers for 3 years, and we came through big in the clutch,
Yeah.
and it's a night we'll never forget.
Tennessee, where can the listeners find you?
At www.tennesseeluke.com, and then look on the media site and click on that.
How are your likes doing these days on your posts?
Fairly well. I figure, who knows? Sky is the limit.
And you can find Peter and I at Bad Weather Films across all of the internet. And our likes are, not doing so well. They could be better. And we'll do better on the podcast.
It's not about the likes.
No, it's not about the likes, but we'll get there. Nada, thank you.
Thank
we appreciate
you.
you taking
Thank
your
you.
time joining
What a
us.
Great Sunday fun day. Thank you for feeding me.
Tennessee, come back next week.
Yo, brother.
All right. Bye.
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 The cinema boys are sorry to go. They thank you for listening to the show. They'll see you next week. Oh, they'll try better next week. Oh, oh.